Hi, my name is Sam Cochrea, and I'm a member of Group 2, and I'm going to demo our app called Vshare, or Vtrack synonymously. So here's our app icon in the iPhone simulator, and here on the left is the localhost database, which we're running using MAMP. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it and re-kit into the login screen. Now, there are a couple of features, as you can see. Um, it's a pretty simple login screen. You can go ahead and type your password, type your username, and log in. But since we are a first-time user, we're going to go ahead and create our own Vshare ID. So for fun, let's go ahead and create a fun name, Ethan, as our Vshare ID, and password as guest. We leave the rest of the stuff for you to fill in later because it's not necessary and optional. So let's go ahead and sign up. As you can see right here, we've already pre-filled the fields for you. So you can just go ahead and click on the login button. But before you do that, let's quickly see if this has been updated in our table. As you can see below, Ethan has been implemented and added to the table automatically with the password guest. Now, we're going to go ahead and go to the profile feature and add some cool stuff like what's his full name, Ethan Chesri. Done. This is a private name and only shall be available to his friends. Let's make him a male. Let's just choose Seattle. What's up? Hello world. Done. Okay. So now that we filled up these fields, we're just going to go ahead and log out so I can demo the app with the main administrator account, which is what I'm going to do. So as you can see, I've already created some posts in the main administrator account. Upon clicking on this post, you can view some of the details. We're having some trouble displaying our actual post, but you can see the date and the hours the person has logged in for each post. We're going to go to the second feature, which is basically the history of stuff and organizations we worked for using Vshare or Vtracks. As you can see, the max I've worked for, or the admin has worked for, is for organization number 1, and the min he's worked for organization number 6. And this is a useful feature because you can always see what's the most amount of service you've done and what's the least amount of service you've done. So you can always either aim to do always more than the least amount of service, or if you're like trying to push yourself, you can try and do more than the most amount of service. If you're just not interested, you can always turn this feature off. Moving to the third feature is our progress. So let's have a look at our current progress. Currently, I've logged about 199 hours out of 200. And this is also displayed right over here on the progress bar. As this is Apple's default progress bar, it's very, very thin. In order for us to have a thicker progress bar, we would have to design our own, and due to the time constraints, we were not able to do so. So we're just going to stick with this guy for the time being. And moving back to contacts, or our profile information, as you can see below, this is basic profile information, admin, and here, photos. So this is a simulator, and there are no photos stored locally on the database or on the memory of the simulator. So there is no way for you to access photos. But if this was an iPhone, you can just go ahead and choose one of the photos you already have on your phone, or you can access your camera and take a photo. All in all, after we're done, we can either log out or click on the home button, but we're just going to quickly log out and come back to the main login page. Over here, I'm just going to quickly go through the 4 salient features of our app by clicking on the help button. So this just gives you an overview if this is the first time you're looking at the app and didn't bother to read the details of the app in the App Store. It tells you what Vshare is, a project developed by the students of School of Information Science, which is us, and the 4 main features, which are post, history, progress, and contacts. Posts such that you can share the details of what you've been doing this week with your friends. History, so you can keep track of the past 50 activities you've been doing. Progress, so you can set quantitative and qualitative goals so that you can achieve and better yourself. And contacts, so you can just have your personal information which other people can see if they're your friends. And all in all, that's our demo. Have a good one.